Hello, everyone. Just want to welcome you to another issue of Fred Speaks. And I have a great subject tonight. I want to talk to you about life. According to the dictionary, the definition of life is the period of existence, activity, or effectiveness of something. The word that stands out in the definition is effectiveness, which leads me to talk about the true meaning of life. So, just looking at the letters in the word life, the L in life stands for love. Everybody wants to be loved, but having the ability to love and care for others is priceless. I can remember a time in my life that I wonder why God made me the way He did. Numerous opportunities started to come my way in which God was showing me the love He had given me for people. You can find hate, evil, deception more frequently than you can find love. Love is God, and God is love. To truly love, one must possess God. The whole world is starving for a big dose of love. Love is an action, it is something that should be shown as well as felt. We're living in a society where the word is just thrown around so freely, but people really don't mean what they're saying. And love is an action. As I mentioned, I was thinking about Jesus when He was on the cross. You know, before He got to the cross, His Father showed a love that was unconditional, a love that He was willing to give His only Son. And, He just didn't talk about it, but He actually did it. So that's what the world is starving for, is for people that possess the love of God and that are willing to put themselves on the back burner, um, that they may be a help to others, to love others, to care for others, and unfortunately we live in a time where people are very selfish and they love themselves more than they love others. And I'm not saying that you should sacrifice uh, you know your you being able to have love for yourself, because we're not God. We don't have that ability to basically make that sacrifice that He did, but we can affect the people that are in our lives, the people that we interact with on a daily basis, whether it is, in our neighborhoods, in our homes, on our jobs, in our churches, just everywhere we go, and that we're interacting with people, um, being able to show love. So the I in life stands for inspire. The ability to motivate and inspire others is a very unique characteristic. In the world that we live in, people are always looking for something or someone to inspire them. They attend conferences, they read books, They listen to professional music. They listen to motivational speakers. However, there's nothing like having someone when you're unsure about yourself or your abilities that seem to have the right words that inspire you. Through their words and their action, they reach many people. And being someone that is inspirational, I mean, you just don't know how, that can be a help to someone that is depressed, someone that is low self esteem, you know, just numerous, situations us as human beings, we find ourselves in low places, and just having someone that, has those words that inspire you, and that you can do it, that you can make it, and that's so being able to inspire is very important in life. The F in life stands for fulfill. The ability to fulfill one's purpose is something most people don't think about. Many people don't even know they have a purpose. I believe that we all have a purpose to touch someone's life, whether it be a child, a friend, a sibling, a family member, church member, or a neighbor. We all have a purpose. Think about fulfillment in regards to a foster parent to a child that does not have parents. And, I've never been in that situation where I was in a foster home, but I can imagine that a child who never had parents, um, and then being able to, have somebody that steps up to the plate, to, be a foster parent, just the joy and this excitement and fulfillment that a child, could have. Also, think about um, the fulfillment of a big brother or a big sister to a child that needs guidance and someone to take up time with them. And I see this so often, and it is a great need for it. Just someone that is willing to step up to the plate and be a mentor, and reach out to a child. Some children, they come from all different types of backgrounds, and you don't know what's going on in their homes, or things that are going on in their personal life. You don't know, and these children, they deal with so much. So to be able to have somebody, a big brother, a big sister, to be a mentor, to take up time with them, where their own parents really don't take up the time, don't they feel they can't talk to their parents, and they feel like they don't have anybody to talk to. So having that person that will step up and provide that guidance and time that they need, I think is very, very important in being that fulfillment for a child. And I was just thinking about how just the little things when it comes to fulfillment and purpose, the little things like just being able to share kind words with someone, um, whether, it's, at home, um, just being able to share kind words, or, with your friends, your family, and your neighbors, your coworkers. I can remember a time at work where and that's why I know you never know who's watching you and who's kind of, looking at you, and And one day they may come to you, and they want to hear something from you concerning life. And I remember uh, a young man came to me that I worked with, and I didn't even think the guy really noticed me too much. I know he knew me, I knew him, but um, that was about the extent of it. We really didn't, have any uh, conversations or too much interaction with each other. But he came to me and he said that he's like, I'm married, I have children, I have a home, I have, cars. I do this for the Boy Scouts, and he was just talking to me about a lot of different things that he does. And but he said that he still did not feel fulfilled, and he began to ask me questions about God and purpose. And it was an opportunity for me to express to him that you know God wants all of us um, to be an impact to others. Sometimes we will limit it to our family or our friends, but there are so many other people that need us. And if we are in a place where we can be a help to others, there's so many people that need help. And like I said, it's not so much you going out and buying, a family, some groceries or anything like that. But sometimes there's a young lady, young man, or an adult that is just they're down, and just to give them a smile and give them, a pleasant good morning, and or how are you, where they had not been receiving that from anybody, and they felt like nobody saw them, nobody paid any attention to them, and you just being able to say some kind words to them, that goes a long ways. And so this man, I was just basically telling him that it's something that God has to lead you to when it comes to fulfillment and purpose, because we don't know, and so things have to occur to get us lined up with that path of what God truly wants us to do. And so fulfillment is very, very important in life, and purpose. And the E in life stands for encourage. Now, everybody would agree that, you turn on the TV and there's just so much negativity that's going on now. I mean, almost every day, you turn on CNN, Fox, or whatever your news channel station is that you may watch, and it's just negativity. You go to work and there's negativity, and so negativity can be found everywhere, but it's rare to find many people that uplift and encourage others. The ability to encourage is hard when so many ethnic groups, communities, families are so busy tearing one another down. We, as human beings, we should lift one another up, encourage each other to be the best individuals for our families, our friends, our churches, and our communities. And like I said, there's negativity everywhere, but it is such a positive and a plus when you can find people that are actually building each other up, encouraging each other, and a lot of times when it comes to our communities, we we're so critical on our own communities, but then we will go into other communities and we're so patient and understanding, but then when it comes to our own communities, we don't have patience, we don't encourage, we don't, if I see you doing something positive, and whether it's starting a business, a lawn service business or whatever, you know I want to encourage you. I want to let you know, hey, I'm proud of you. You're doing something, not only is it a benefit to yourself of making, money or whatever, but it is something that is helping the community. um, you're providing a service. You could be out, selling drugs or doing something else, but you're doing something that is positive. And so I'm going to encourage you. And that's what we should do with each other. It's like, hey, you start a business. If there's anything I can do to help you, just let me know. I want to help you, and I'll send business. And not only will I let you cut my grass or fix my computer or cut my hair, but I will let others know about, the service that you provide as well, because I want to be encouraging you, to do bigger and better things. And then hopefully what you will do, you will encourage another individual that, hey, I did it. Somebody encouraged me, somebody pushed me in the right direction. So I want to encourage someone else as well. So encouragement is very, very, very important. So life, uh, a lot of times people don't really think about life until there's death. And then all of a sudden, when death comes, now all of a sudden you start to think about what is most important. And you find out that having a great job, having a nice home, a nice car, you know, uh, this, you know, closet full of nice clothes and shoes, you find out that these things don't really matter when it comes to life. And it's more about the effectiveness that you've had while you're on this earth. Whose life have you touched? Who have you inspired? Who have you loved? What purpose have you fulfilled? What are you leaving on record? When your day is done, what how effective have you been in your life? Who have you loved? Who have you inspired? What have you fulfilled? Who have you encouraged? Life is short. Life is like if you're boiling some water and you see vapors, but then they disappear. That's how life is. It's here today and it's gone tomorrow. But the time that you have, how effective are you being with the time that you have? No one knows when their time or existence will end in this life. If your time was up, how many lives would you have impacted in a positive way? I would like to encourage everyone to treat every day as if it is your last, and love someone, inspire someone, fulfill a purpose, and encourage someone. This is Fred Speaks. Have a good night.